I caught my dad crying for the first time and he pretended it never happened. My dad has always been one of those nothing bothers me type people. Even when things went wrong, he'd joke about it or act like it was no big deal. I genuinely thought I'd never seen him cry once in my entire life. A couple years ago, my grandma died unexpectedly. Everybody in my family took it hard, but my dad especially. Still, during the funeral and everything after, he stayed completely composed. He was the one comforting everyone else. A few nights later, I went downstairs around 1 a.m. to get water and noticed the kitchen light was on. My dad was sitting at the table by himself, looking through old photo albums, and he was crying. Not quietly either, like full on trying to catch his breath crying. I froze because it felt wrong seeing him like that. My first instinct was honestly to walk back upstairs and pretend I never saw anything, but he looked up before I could leave. For a second, we just stared at each other. Then he quickly wiped his face and laughed a little like he got caught doing something embarrassing. He said, "Guess I'm more tired than I thought." I sat down across from him, and neither of us really knew what to say. After a while, he pointed at one of the photos and started telling stories about my grandma from when he was younger. Some were funny, some weren't. At one point, he said, "You spend your whole life thinking your parents are permanent." That line hit me way harder than I expected. Eventually, he closed the photo album, cleared his throat, and acted completely normal again. The next morning, it was like the conversation never happened. But honestly, seeing my dad cry changed the way I saw him forever. Not in a bad way either. It was the first time I realized parents are basically just regular people trying really hard to look strong for everyone else.